Hello! So I haven't filmed in a little bit, so I decided to jump on here and tell y'all what's up and to talk about how I write music. For those of you who don't know or haven't read my channel name, my name's Isabella Martin and I am a singer slash songwriter. Today in this video I will be going over my songwriting process. If you're not subscribed yet, you should probably do that because I make a lot of fun content on here. So I'm just gonna get right into my process. The very first thing I do is listen to a lot of music. I try my best to listen to as much music as I can, as many genres as I can, and I listen to the format, like what's the melody doing, are there any harmonies, and where are the harmonies? Does it go verse, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, etc., or does it go verse, chorus, verse 2, chorus, verse 3, etc. I also try to listen to the chord progression to see what key they're in, what chords they use, etc. I like to take what they're doing and kind of sprinkle it, I guess you could say, into my songs. I looked at this video a little while back. It's an Olivia Rodrigo interview. What she said in this video kind of stuck with me. She said, listen to music as a songwriter. Okay, so ideas usually come to me when I'm not at home. Like I'll be at school or out and about somewhere. So if I have a really good idea that I think might work, I'll write it down in my notes app or maybe like a piece of paper, but it's usually in my notes app on my phone, just because it's super easy to access, and once I do get home I can just look at my phone and be like, oh, okay, that's a cool idea, and I can finish the idea. Majority of the time I'll start off with a phrase that is usually put into either a verse or a chorus, and I kind of expand that idea, you know, go off of that. I usually write my lyrics first before I think of a melody or chords or anything. So after I finish my lyrics, I come up with a key that I want to write the song in. I'll come up with the chords, and that's usually when I'll come up with the melody. For some reason, this is the hardest part for me in this process because during this part, I usually start to doubt my abilities and I doubt myself and I doubt my skills, and I start thinking like, what even is this? You know, like, is this even good? Is this even worth showing? Is this even worth finishing, right? Like I'll start to get in my head about it. It'll stump my creativity, I think, because I'll be like, oh, this isn't even good. I don't even know if, it's whatever. But I do finish the song eventually. I try to finish it before I move on to another idea. Whether it's good or bad, my goal is always to finish it, because if I never finish something, then I'll never learn how to make it better. And maybe down the line, I'll look back on that song and be like, oh, this is actually like really good. Like, what was I thinking? This wasn't bad, this was fine. So maybe I'll touch it up and who knows, you know? So I like to get in my head about that, so, which is really cool. I eventually snap out of it. This goes either one of two ways. I finish the song, I like it, I want to put it out, I put it on a list of songs that I want to be produced, and eventually I'll help produce it. 2, I finish it, I don't like it, I don't like the idea anymore, the lyrics suck, I don't really like the melody or the chords, and it just sits in my book forever. When I'm writing a song, I take breaks. I think taking breaks and resting your mind is super important, and I come back to it. Yeah, and then once I come back to the song, I'll feel refreshed, like, oh, like I got some new ideas, you know? I think what makes up 99% of my process is wondering if what I'm doing is actually good or if it's actually worth doing. I think what really pushes me to continue to write songs, I look at my previous songs that I wrote like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago in my books, and I look at the lyrics and I'm like, whoa, like I've really improved. If 13-year-old me could see me now, you know? If you love to do something, it's your passion, and you don't think you're super good at it yet, you're not gonna be super good at it first time round. You have to it's something you have to keep working at, right? And I know everybody knows this, but I have to remind myself that, hey, you're so young, you're literally like still working through the kinks, like figuring out who you are, what exactly you want to do. Like, I'm still figuring all that stuff out. I'm only improving, and that's what I like to tell myself. And I'm like, okay, cool, I'm chilling, you know, I'm chilling. I'm where I'm supposed to be. So when I finish a song, sometimes I'll add harmony if I think it needs it. Usually I'll add it in the chorus, not so much the verses. I don't know. I guess it depends what the feel of the song is. I don't really know. If I feel it needs harmonies, I will write them down. When I put out songs that I've written, I'm proud of them no matter what. I mean, there's a part of me that cares what other people think, and there's a part of me that wants other people to like the stuff that I put out there. But at the same time, if I've created something and I've put my heart and soul in it, and I've based that off of my own life experiences, and it means something to me, then I'm proud of it. I want to put it out regardless, even if I think, you know, people won't like it. I think, like, I'm proud of it, and I know I'm only improving. I have like 2 books. I have my main songwriting journal, and then I have another book which I used to use. It's a little bit bigger. It's kind of just a regular black notebook, like it's nothing special. Hey guys, so let me just show you my books. So I have 2. One of them was actually a gift, but it's a little songwriting sketchbook. This is the book that I use the most, and I like it so much because it has these little sections where you can dedicate writing lyrics or writing a melody or writing down the chords that you want for the song. And I think that's so dope. I don't really know how to show this with like one hand, but I mean, you kind of get the gist. Yeah, so this book I also use sometimes, not as much. I mainly use this for lyrics. If I have like a lot of lyrics I want to jot down that I can't fit in here, I'll usually use this one instead. Let's see. Yeah, there's not a whole bunch in here just because like I said, I use this one. That's the end of my video. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please do that. Watch some of my other videos, listen to my songs that I've put out already. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, or start to your day, or good night, or good morning, or good afternoon, whatever. Whenever you're watching this, I hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye.